Hi there, today we're going to be trying out the Believe Beauty brand that's only available through the Dollar General. So we're going to be trying out some products. They do have eyeshadows, they have like a little palettes with blush and highlight and bronzers. So I picked up some items, so we're going to try it on and see how well they work. And actually my friend Eva, she recommended me this Believe Beauty by the concealer. So I was like, you know what, let me just try some products. And yeah, so let's get started. I didn't pick up a primer. I don't know if they have a primer or not, but today I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Water Drop Primer, just because I know this primer is really good and it's super inexpensive, and I believe the Dollar General also carries this brand. And this primer is so hydrating, especially right now with this heat. My skin is breaking out, it's not looking good, it's super dry and patchy, and I feel like this primer really helps. I also forgot to pick up an eyebrow pencil, but that's okay. I already did my eyebrows. I used the ABH Brow Wiz. So those are done. A couple weeks ago, I did bought the sponge, but actually I was not a fan of this sponge, the Believe Beauty sponge. Like, it was a little bit too hard, and I felt like it was picking up the product. It was picking up my foundation and bronzer and all of it when I was going back, and I did not like the sponge. So first, I don't recommend this sponge. I just didn't like it. For me personally, it was still a bit too hard. It was just picking up the product and I didn't like it. So we're not going to be using the sponge. We're going to be actually using the Real Technique sponge, which I love. So the foundation I picked up is in shade Soft Beige, and it's supposed to be a skin finish foundation. So it's supposed to look like your skin, I'm assuming, and it's a medium to full coverage. So let's give this a try. The packaging feels so heavy. It feels very luxurious, which is really nice because sometimes like the really cheap foundations, they do feel cheap kind. This foundation, it was only $5 and it feels really good quality. And by the way, all of these products that I'm using, they were only like $5 or less. They were having like 50% off, which was really good. So all of this is only like $5 and less of products. So if this is a really good foundation, then we found our new foundation. And yeah, and it's really good. The packaging feels really luxurious. And it comes with a pump, which I appreciate because I love my foundations that have a pump. I'm actually gonna just pump it into my sponge here. The foundation doesn't have a smell so far. So far it doesn't have a smell, so let's just pounce this. And my, let's see if it covers my acne because I've been breaking out a lot. Especially with this heat, my skin is just not having it. And especially too, I think it's because I ate that almond joy. So I'm breaking out. Oh, it's looking nice. You can still see my acne coming through. So it really looks very natural. So far for me, it's like a lightweight coverage, and it says it's a medium to full coverage. So let's add another pump. I'm actually going to use one pump on my side here and see if there's any difference. Wow, I really love the coverage. I really like how it looks. I don't know if you could tell, like around here, it just looks very glowy. It just looks like my skin, but better, which I really love about those foundations. I love foundations that just makes your skin look better instead of feeling like really cakey and like heavy. I just love foundations that look and feel very soft. And I love this. Although since it's a medium to full coverage, I still feel like I can see my pimples here. So let me add another pump, and I'm gonna add it to here. So this is how my skin is looking with one full pump on my skin and one pump to each side of my face. It's looking good. I really love the coverage. It's just very lightweight coverage. Although it claims to be a medium to full coverage, I feel like it's more to a light to medium coverage because I can still see some of my acne coming through. I can still see some of my dark spots, and I can still see some pimples coming through. So although it claims to be a medium to full coverage, for me personally, it's more like a light to medium coverage. So the next item, it is this concealer, which is the Believe Beauty concealer, and this is in shade Fair, and it's supposed to be your cover liquid concealer. It doesn't say if it's actually full coverage or not. The packaging of this concealer does remind me of the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. It has a wand. This is how the wand looks. It's actually pretty huge for a concealer. Usually the wands for the concealers are pretty small, and plus the packaging of this concealer is hecka huge, which is really nice. add here. I do feel that I have to go in a little bit more with this concealer. It's super lightweight to apply. Usually the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, with one swipe, you already have like a full coverage. And with this, I feel like you do have to go in a couple of times to get more product. Okay, I think this is good. I'll try it here. Oh, wow. Can you tell the difference between this side with concealer and no concealer on this side? I do feel like it does brighten it up a little bit more, although I can still see my dark circles, which is not covering a lot, but it does look good on the skin. And I feel like it is creasing, but it's normal for concealer to crease because we all have fine lines and it's gonna crease. Wow. I just have to say that my skin looks really good. With the foundation and the concealer, my skin looks awesome. I really like how it's looking right now. It just depends on the day. Sometimes my skin is very dry and sometimes it's very oily, but today it just feels like it's a normal today. I don't know, my skin's a little bit all over the place, but so far on my skin, the concealer and foundation, they look good. I really like that. I don't know if it's normal, but I am feeling a little bit tingly under my eye. I am feeling a little bit tingly, so hopefully I don't get an allergic reaction. I don't know if it's normal, but I am feeling a little bit tingly on my under eye, so hopefully it is normal, nothing to worry about, but I am feeling a little bit itchy on my skin right now. I've had this concealer and foundation now for like a couple of minutes, and I do feel like a little bit of an itchiness around this area. So hopefully I don't have an allergic reaction. I never do have an allergic reaction to any product, so hopefully nothing happens. But I am feeling a little bit itchy around this area. Definitely a little bit itchy, but I don't know if it was the foundation, but I think it was the concealer. Because all over my face, I feel good. It's just this area where I apply the concealer, it's a little bit itchy. I think you can see it's a little bit red here, so hopefully nothing bad happened. A little bit of an update. After I applied the concealer, I started feeling a little bit of a tingly under my eye, and then it was getting a little bit worse, and I was like, you know what? I have to remove this makeup. And look at my face right now. I think I got an allergic reaction from the concealer because the foundation was all okay. Like nothing, like you can see right now, like my eyes are burning. Everything around here, it's burning. I'm having an allergic reaction to this product. I think it was a concealer that gave me the allergic reaction. And you can see here, like my skin, everything is so red. My eyes, everywhere where I apply the concealer, my skin is just burning right now. Everything else where I apply the foundation, everything looked good. It's just my face right now where I apply the concealer. I apply the concealer all around here and on my eyes and cheeks area, and you can see it's really red. It gave me an allergic reaction. So I think I'm gonna stop the video here. I was gonna reapply foundation and I was gonna do everything again. I was gonna try out the blushes and the eyeshadow, but honestly, I'm gonna stop right here right now because I don't know if the other products are gonna cause me an allergic reaction. That foundation didn't cause me an allergic reaction. It was just a concealer. I'm assuming it was a concealer because look how red I look. It gave me an allergic reaction. So I'm gonna stop here because I don't wanna try the other products. And if I do get a severe allergic reaction to these products, so I'm gonna stop here. I really wanted to give it a try and see if these products were gonna work out, but I got an allergic reaction and I just need to stop here because otherwise, if it gets even worse, it could get worse. Like, it doesn't matter if the product is really expensive or really cheap. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna get an allergic reaction. Just because these were a little bit cheaper does not mean it's because it's a cheap item, it gave me an allergic reaction. It's just probably something within the concealer. There was something that caused me to have an allergic reaction. And I was just like, you know what? I have to take this off. And sure enough, look at it right here. It just gave me a nasty rash. So I'm gonna take a break today and not to put any product onto my face just because I really want to make sure I don't get like a really bad allergic reaction. just my luck today. Stop here. This was a very disappointing video. I really wanted to try these products, give it a full review, but so far, don't try the concealer. I don't know, if you have tried the concealer and nothing has happened to you, then you really have good skin, because I don't know, I'm really not that sensitive. So it was very weird that this happened. But yeah, so I'll see you on my next video, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that red button below, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you next time.